Thanks for watching YouTube and catching Meatsauce and Monty, our special unedited edition. EJ Henderson is our guest, but we're going to go through the same stuff. So you can be funny, you can let him be funny, you can do whatever you want, all right?
All right.
First, I want to thank Mystic Lake Rock, Brats, and Beer, Friday, Saturday, October 13th and 14th, 5 to 10:30. You will party like a rock star. Some of the hottest names in rock. Bret Michaels, Dee Snider. I know you are a huge Poison fan. Poison? Greatest hits? No?
I can't.
That's okay, but you'd still party with Bret Michaels, wouldn't you?
I would.
Yeah,
we would do that.
Another thing, we are just over a month away, the Halloween party and costume. I love this because the Blues Brothers are coming here. We have been compared to the Blues Brothers.
By who?
By me. When we were pitching the show to the CW, I said I'm like Dan Aykroyd, I'm the straight man, and you're Belushi, you're the funny one.
Jury's still out.
So the real Blues Brothers, Dan Aykroyd is coming, and Jim Belushi, they are going to be here October 28th. They'll be,
He's got good vodka.
Yeah.
It comes in a skull.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, that's his?
Yes.
Yeah, it's his, yeah.
Absolutely.
He's horrible in Ghostbusters 2, but he's still sweet.
It's not Ghostbusters 2.
He's in it.
It's Ghostbusters. No, but it's not. There's Ghostbusters 1 and then 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From
I
the
didn't know I was
80s.
working with IMDb.com.
Anybody who grew up in the 80s knew there were two Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but the newer one.
Yeah.
It's not
there.
good.
Well, then say it that way.
I'm not listening to you.
Oh.
Talk
yeah,
about
you're
vodka.
not listening to me. I just do the show and you just,
Right.
say
I
random
think I do
stuff.
the power trip.
All right, let's start off with the show, our first segment, Life Skills with Meatsauce. So EJ, I basically throw things out here. He acts like an advice columnist and tells us how to deal with this.
Yeah, it's going to be a disaster.
I'm sure you've already studied up on this just because of the name alone.
Okay.
The serial pooper.
Yeah.
In Colorado.
Yeah.
Has anybody heard about this?
Yeah, of course.
yeah,
So
I've
we
heard
did
about
2 segments on it.
So your
Naturally.
life skills. If you're the
Right.
family where this person is
Yeah.
shooting a deuce in your yard, how do you deal with this?
First off, you get weirded out because this is her thing.
Yeah.
This is 100% her thing. And now, let's be honest.
Let's be
There's
honest.
nothing wrong, as George Carlin once brilliantly said, of victimless hobbies. She's not harming anybody by pooping in people's yards. If kids see it, yes. But if other adults see it, that's her thing.
It's traumatizing.
Right.
Yeah. Traumatizing.
Sure, but it's her thing. She's not killing people. It's still gross.
Yeah.
Like, yuck. Pooping is gross.
I think the real question here is that we have to ask is, have you ever been in a position
No.
where you could not make it?
But a buddy of mine, we were driving back from a concert, we had to stop, and he had to poop in a cornfield. True story.
I thought that was a common thing for runners when they do
Yeah.
marathons.
yeah,
they have to
right.
pull-
They have to.
Yeah, the guy on the bike toured to
Toured
Chicago or whatever it's called. He stopped and took a big dump. He did.
As a football player,
like
obviously,
once in a
you
lifetime.
got the porta potty right there. You're good to go. You don't have to worry about.
Yeah, they got the
turning-
porta potty, but they don't always have a porta potty on the sideline.
So have
Is
you
that
ever
where they
had to
put
be
the
there?
towels up?
You've never
That's
had to
when
do
they
that.
had
Yeah, you see that all the time. Or they'll be like
Well, no, they
checking
have
a
the
guy
little
on the
tent
sideline,
there.
and the
That's
guy's turned around.
Yeah,
just
everybody's-
waiting.
They had a
everybody's-
couple of them. You didn't see that this weekend?
Yeah.
No
They did
way.
those, on ESPN, like a.
Former Terp, I'm not
Yeah.
going to mention no names.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't either.
All right. I like that. That was good. Kevin Durant on
Yeah.
Twitter. So he had extra accounts and he
Yeah.
forgot to log in as them. So he basically was speaking as himself, and he went after his former coach and old team. Paul, I think there are about 5 or 6 Twitter accounts that follow you or that are mimicking you, or
There's about 35 of
yeah,
them.
I think that Meatsauce
Yeah.
Parrot. I think your hair.
There's a lot of
has
them,
one.
but
I
yeah,
think
my
your teeth
toupee
have
has one. Yeah.
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 Your
There's
hat
a lot.
might even have
my
one.
My hat did have one, yeah. The
Yeah.
whole package
Do you?
has one.
So I
mean,
guess I don't.
that's not right.
Your package has
No,
one.
gross. That's YouTube, I guess.
So
I wish it did.
I
It
don't.
wouldn't last very long.
Your life skills. Oh, penis joke. See, it's YouTube. It's safe.
yeah.
Do you think, first of all, you can comment on Kevin Durant, and then
Yeah, I would just, here's what I would do. This is my advice to Kevin Durant, and I do this.
Okay.
If people are talking trash to you on Twitter, I have 3 or 4 friends who have accounts, and that's all they use them for, to
Is
go
to talk-
after people for
Oh.
me. I'll
Oh,
just
okay.
text, I'll be like, hey, this guy, this guy, this guy, and they'll savage them. I'm not going to do it. That just don't do that. You got to.
You have friends to do it. You've got wingman.
He's got
He didn't.
hundreds.
He didn't
Yeah, look at
mean
that.
it
Yeah.
that way. He was doing it the right
yeah,
way.
he
He
was
just
doing-
got caught.
Yeah.
He
Do you
has
think it's
hundreds
silly
of
that he had
millions of
like
dollars.
separate Twitter accounts?
No, he's
That's
got
just
to
his
stand up.
release.
Yeah,
That's just
really?
how he-
You think that's
yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
just-
Oh,
People are
Get it
interesting.
off
I thought
his
you
chest.
said-
You got to get it
People
off
are
your
mean.
chest.
Yeah,
All right.
people are mean.
Interesting.
Sometimes it's got to be. Sometimes you can't let internet trolls get away with everything. Sometimes you got to kick them back down into their mom's basement. They deserve it.
Got to clap back.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
KD
That's
said.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, of course.
Interesting.
Right. Do whatever you got to do.
EJ, this is perfect for you because you work with youth sports. I'll try to get there quickly. Minneapolis Children's Theater just came out with a play called The Abominables, and it's based on like Minnesota parents and they're youth sports. The kid plays hockey, he gets bounced out of a team, and so the kid goes after another kid. Youth sports today, is it out of control? Are parents overscheduling their kids and trying to do way too much, thinking every kid is going to grow up to be an E.J. Henderson,
Yeah, I think
make it in the NFL?
I definitely think some parents are, but you definitely have parents that are, whatever you want to do, little Mikey, Lily, whatever you want to do, then you can do it. I catch myself kind of trying to force my daughter trying to do everything, every sport, but you know, you gotta sit back and relax, because I wasn't like that when I was a child. My parents ain't push.
No, we
nothing.
played.
Paul got
we
everything
just
when he was a
played.
kid,
Well,
though.
yeah, of course, but
Yeah,
you can't pick your parents. You can pick your nose, you can pick your friend's nose, but you can't pick your friend's parents' nose. Makes sense.
Very
if you think
nice.
About it.
Yeah,
or if you smoke a lot of weed in my 20s like I did. More importantly, what was the question?
Youth sports, are parents going out of control?
Yeah. Hockey parents are bad.
You think they're the worst?
Oh, of course.
Hockey parents?
Yeah. And I would never let a child play soccer. That's the dumbest sport on the planet.
You know what? That's a perfect segue into our next segment, Paul's Pissy
Unless
Pants.
EJ's kids
Scott,
play.
you got to put the little graphic. It's Paul's Pissy Pants, and then we'll get through this, and then we'll get to our drinking segment. So, Paul, you did not know this was here, but you segue. Paul's Pissy Pants, by the way, is a segment where I go back and look on his Twitter feed and see things that really got
Sponsored by
him
Charmin.
riled up. Sponsored by Chronic Bone on Bone.
Excuse me?
Soccer. You said it is the worst sport of all time.
Yeah.
Why do you hate soccer so badly?
Well, one, I can't play it.
Okay, that makes
it's
sense.
It's a Todd sport. The fans of soccer.
Todd did cross country and track and field.
There is no Todd. There's
Todd,
one over
Todd
there.
is right there.
Here's the
Cross
problem.
country, I might
See,
throw that
he's a
in.
runner. You'd say that's the worst sport ever?
Cross country,
Yeah,
man.
it's fine.
Oh,
the problem with
you're a
soccer
runner. My
bad, bro.
is not the actual sport, it's the fans. It's the fans of soccer, where it's this whole ordeal about these stupid scarves. It's 95 degrees out, stop wearing a scarf. We don't care about you. You can't name where your European team you love
Your Premier
is.
League.
You don't know where they are. You couldn't point that out on a map. No one cares about Tottenham. No one cares about Wayne Rooney. No one cares about them. But it's all, I like soccer, so you can't. Okay, no one watches it. How are the United doing? No one goes. They give
United.
tickets away.
Let's go United.
Yeah, there you go.
Stupid.
Go lose.
Soccer's dumb.
Okay,
Youth soccer's fine.
Yeah, for kids.
Pro soccer's
you're saying,
stupid.
All right, so let's
Dumb,
keep you going here.
boring game for boring people.
We're not even on our drink segment yet, and he's hitting his beverage pretty hard.
Well, I'm fired up.
Take it easy there, buddy. All right, American Horror Story, most overrated, overdone show of all time. So stupid. Your
Here's
tweet.
the thing about that show.
Let's go further with that.
That was his tweet, so stupid.
Yeah, see that?
I
so
used
stupid.
to watch
Imagine
it
that.
for a couple of reasons we're not going to get into, but I
I think
would
it
watch
involves
it.
pornography.
No, it has nothing to do. Not everything I do has to do with pornography. Okay, a little
Funny
bit
to
does,
deal.
but
A little.
it's just dumb. It's just a shock value. That's all that show
Shock.
is.
Okay.
I can't watch it, and I get scared easily.
Okay, so it's working. It's effective.
Yeah.
It's scaring you, so you don't watch it, and then you say
I've
it's
watched
stupid.
like 3 or 4. Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
and then you get away
bit.
from it. I know it's your
I'm
bit,
just
but
trying
that's
to get
why.
people going.
And I'm trying to go back. We're revisiting Paul's Pissy Pants. That's the whole point.
I would never watch
Keep it going.
And this is the only thing. The reason I don't like it is because everything's
Okay.
now just president. Like, can we just stop? Like, that's all that new season is based off of.
I haven't even seen it
It's
in a
based
single
off
minute.
of the night Trump got elected. I don't like Donald Trump.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, enough. Like,
Yeah.
everything doesn't have to be just ignore that, Todd. Just ignore it.
Just ignore that, Todd.
Who
your favorite
cares?
show, though.
No, mine's
So
my new
stupid.
favorite show, and I highly recommend it when you're not watching this. Watch BoJack Horseman on Netflix.
I'm gonna have to start
Genius.
watching
Check that out too. It's the third time I heard that.
Any
All right.
show that the main premise of it is rock bottom, I'm 100% in.
So like Eastbound and Down.
that show's
That was
terrible.
fun.
Oh,
I
that's
like
terrible.
Nah,
Oh, interesting.
It's the same thing over and over.
Why don't
again.
you tweet about it?
About vice
I have.
principals?
All right. I haven't seen that. Is that good? Dan, I don't tweet about it because Nick Swartzen's really good friends with the guy that's in it,
There you
Danny
go.
McBride. So
Okay.
yeah,
Danny
then leave it alone.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay. You and your A-list friends. See, look at this guy. All right,
Okay.
okay.
EJ's one now. He likes
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna get his number real
Yeah.
quick. Last one with Paul's Pissy Pants. Zimmer needs an attitude adjustment. His bad dude bit is getting old.
Well, I guess
Would you like to elaborate?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that was on Sunday when he was all fired up at the media, and you'd have. I mean,
After the game?
EJ'd know it better than I do. But is a coach like that too much? Do you like a
much
coach
as
that
far
is,
as-
fired up and
I
is
mean, he's emotional. That's how he
right? Do
felt
you like
at the
that as
moment.
a player?
Why not? I mean, you giving your true emotions, you letting us know that you care about what's going on. We're the important ones, and the media's not.
Yeah, no, I agree with it.
At that moment, we
yeah,
got
I
football
agree
things
with
to
it.
deal with. So
I agree with it because
Take
it's
that.
like you know they don't need to. Of course, they ask him over and over again about the quarterback. He sometimes comes off as like Bob Knight-like, where it's like, you're just mean to be mean. Like, they're just doing their job.
Well, when he throws a chair, then we know he's really gone too far.
He may have.
He might still. Who knows?
Hard-nosed coach, man. He's a hard-nosed coach.
Yeah. And if the players like him, who cares? I don't have to play for him. I'd be cut.
Yeah, but you tweeted about him. See, that's why we're just
tweet about everything.
I know.
Now I'm just going to tweet swear words, so see if you'll read
Go
them
ahead.
on the show.
You know what? It's unedited. As long as the people here at Mystic
You're
don't mind
unedited.
me swearing or you tweeting swear words, that's fine with me. We got 2 more segments here. Drink. It's basically a drinking game. We don't let the people at home know what's in our what beverage we have in our cups here. Could be whatever you want. And so it's pure trivia. I ask questions. Both of you can answer.
We work together. We go one by one.
It's up
Let's
to
let
you.
EJ go first.
You guys,
EJ's the guest.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Guests first. This week's subject: DuckTales.
Okay.
Possibly
Great
the best
show.
cartoon of all time.
Take it back to middle school.
Yeah.
Well, this is why. 30th anniversary. This week marked the 30th anniversary of when
really?
it air. So it would have been September 18th of 1987. So,
Let's go.
EJ, I'm going to give you a multiple choice here.
Oh.
We're going to go back. Donald Duck. So Donald Duck, you know, his Uncle Scrooge, all that stuff. When was Donald Duck created? 1934, 1944, 1954.
Ooh. I would say 1954.
Wrong.
34.
Grab your beverage.
34.
Paul got it. 34. 54. A little late. I'll throw this one out there. The nephews. Can you name them?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Nice. You got that one. Would you have got that, EJ?
right?
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, I would have got that.
Yeah.
So I
Huey.
realized who the nephews were.
So here's another question with the nephews. Is that their name or is that a nickname?
Nickname.
I'm going to go with, nickname.
God dang it. It is. Their real names are Hubert, Deuteronomy,
Yeah, they got
and
big money.
Lewis. Yes, Deuteronomy.
Got big money.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they're. I like it.
Yeah,
Big money.
Hubert. Yeah, Hubert's a big money name.
Hubert,
He's probably like the 5th or something.
Deuteronomy,
Deuteronomy.
and Lewis was that's their real name.
Deuteronomy is
Yes,
his name?
absolutely. Do your Bible study. You'll find it.
What?
Dewey.
Yeah, Deuteronomy. Never mind.
Is that in the
It's
Bible?
Sunday morning. Yeah, you should know that, weren't you?
Is that a person?
No, it's a book in the Bible.
No, God has forgotten about me.
God
Trust
has
me.
forgotten
Yeah.
about Paul.
He's-
No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
It's Sunday mornings.
The
We're
second
on.
he was
We're
like,
on the
no.
CW right after
I'm
the Catholic
if
Mass.
God has a
This is the
drinking
perfect
problem,
time for
I'm
us.
the reason why.
Oh my God. All right. So Uncle Scrooge is basically the main guy in the
Yeah.
show. As a character, he was introduced in 1947. This is basically true or false. Does Uncle Scrooge have his own comic book?
Scrooge?
True
I'm
or
going to say
false?
true.
I'm going to say false.
I'm going to say true.
It's true.
Yes. Oh.
1952, and it's still running today. If you went into a comic book shop, Uncle Scrooge is still a running comic for Disney.
Okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
But I'm sure that you don't read comic books because you've seen adult women naked.
Yeah,
And,
but-
you don't watch wrestling.
No, I
And all
don't
those
watch
things.
wrestling. No.
You love Ric Flair, I know it. Do you guys remember the nationality that they portrayed Scrooge?
Scottish.
Yeah. God dang it. Look at it.
Yeah. He had that Scottish, wasn't it like his brother or something that it would randomly show up?
I think that, I don't know if it was his brother. I think that was
Yeah,
like
the bagpipes in the skirt.
Yeah,
and
right.
then the
See, there you
Robo
go.
Duck. Do you
Oh
remember
yeah.
that guy?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. That was a great. I think they made a couple movies, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. So we're going back to Uncle Scrooge. The name and inspiration for that character. Can you guys?
Scrooge from Christmas?
Yeah, the Chris. Yeah.
Absolutely, you got
Well
it.
said.
When he was first introduced, they basically used him as a villain to his nephew Donald, and that was the whole bit. He was supposed to be like Ebenezer Scrooge from Christmas Carol. He was a miser, tight with his money, mean, all that stuff.
Oh.
Can you guys name the pilot, the character that was in DuckTales
Oh,
and Darkwing
yeah.
Duck?
Launchpad.
God, yes,
Fast.
absolutely. Look at Paul.
That's all I did.
Pretty good.
Just watch cartoons.
Well, I figured when I was making this, either you were going to get them all right because this was your wheelhouse,
That's
or
all my brother and I would do.
Now, hear me out, or that you'd miss it because I have an idea that you were probably watching a lot of cable. So
Yeah.
the stuff that was on network TV
We watched-
might have
yeah.
been under you, and you're like, oh no, I'm watching
No, we watched
Arena
that
Football
was
on ESPN2.
No,
or
that
whatever.
was always on. DuckTales was on like 3 to 4, and then
right after
Tailspin
school.
came out
Yeah.
at 4.
Hey, you're getting into my next question.
Yeah.
So in 1990, DuckTales anchored what animated block of
Tailspin.
TV? What was it called? What was that time? It's 2
Wasn't it
hours.
Disney Hour?
Quack Attack?
Just a second. You're close. Keep working on that.
The
Disney Watch Hour?
I don't know.
You want more time, or are you good?
Disney TV.
Disney time.
Disney Afternoon.
Oh,
the Disney Afternoon. It
'Cause it
kicked
was-
off. Okay, so that's the next question. It's my last one. We're supposed to be wrapping here. Can you name the first 4 shows that were part of the Disney Afternoon?
Tailspin.
DuckTales is one.
Tailspin.
Tailspin is one.
Duck-
Goof
DuckTales.
Troop one.
No, that's later. The very first in 1990.
Gargoyles.
No,
That was a
later.
great show though.
Yeah, God, look at you. You
Yeah.
got to go back to 90 when Paul was like
I was 8.
7 or 8 years old. Remember Gummy Bears?
Yeah, Gummy Bears. Yeah.
And then the other one, Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Great
those were
video
all
game.
great shows.
Great Nintendo video game, by the way.
All right, we're supposed to be wrapping up here. Fantasy Man, it's just another segment where we kill time and we do fantasy football. I think that Scott should make an animation of Todd, like dressed up as a Cupid, running like as a fantasy man.
Why do you want to make Scott do extra work?
I don't know. It'd be fun.
That's mean.
And it would put Todd on air, and it would,
There is no time.
Todd is an exhibitionist by heart. This goes all the way back to college. So I think him dancing around on
Is that how you met him?
that is how I met Todd. Parent weekend.
Nudedudes.com.
He caught my eye.
What else do you
Todd
want?
knows
PR,
exactly
yeah.
what I'm talking about. So Fantasy Man, wide receiver this week. Do you have a wide receiver? EJ, you want to start?
I'm going to go with the Terp, Stephon Diggs.
Nice, staying with the purple.
Yes, sir.
I like it.
I'll go Mike Evans.
You're gonna go. That's just wrong. Why are you doing that?
Because it's
We've got a good
America,
defense.
and it's
Xavier
my
Rhodes is
opinion.
going to be all over him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Severely disappointed, my friend.
And by the
Yeah,
way,
I forgot about how
fantasy
Rhodes is
last
so
week
good.
you picked Ezekiel Elliott. How did he do?
He meat-sauced it.
Yeah,
he meat-sauced
he
it.
had the worst game ever.
Yeah, when they threw that
Devontae
interception
Freeman,
and
2
he just kind of
TDs.
went.
Woo!
Yeah, that wasn't good.
I'm going to reach a little deeper. I'm going Dougie Baldwin because I think he has not had a breakout game yet. He has not done that well. They're playing Tennessee. I think that Russell Westbrook, they'll be throwing the ball up in
He
the
didn't even
air.
know his quarterback's
I said
name.
Russell Westbrook. I meant Russell Wilson. Yeah, Russell Westbrook because of Twitter, Kevin Durant. See, I've got this whole show running through my noggin.
Good Baldwin.
All right, Fantasy Man, that's going to do it. EJ, thank you for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys here next week.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.